As kids, we always look up to the stars. We're amazed by anything and everything, because everything was new to us. We dreamt of flying away to the stars, fighting robot monsters, and saving the world. We dreamt of being the president, actors, and athletes. But what happened to those dreams? Where did they go? Mark Twain once said, "Comparison is the death of joy." And he's right. Comparisons foster jealousy, low self-esteem, and never feeling satisfied. Throughout the last 15 years of my life, I want to become so many things. A photographer, a filmmaker. What's up, guys? We're back at it again. We're an astronaut, the president, a pilot, just to name a few. I had dreams, and then I made the mistake of being intimidated by other people who had already achieved those dreams. But here's the thing. If comparing yourself is how you evaluate your own worth, you're always going to be on the short end of the stick, losing. As human beings, we tend to compare ourselves to others. Totally natural. You might think, oh, I wish I had this Lamborghini or the super big house. I wish I had fame like the biggest YouTube stars. Spending time thinking and wishing for things will never get you anywhere. That's energy and effort and time wasted when you could be doing something productive. It really is a dead end, and the only person feeling worse is yourself. And because you spent all that time comparing, you fell behind. The people who you compared yourself to are out there, building skills, working hard, while you're thinking, wow, I wish I could be like them. It's not to say that trying to improve based on what other people have done is bad, it's only when it turns obsessive that it hinders progress. It's hard to hear, but in life you will never reach a point where you are better than everyone in every single way. Someone will always be better than you, and that's okay. Everyone is unique and has their own strengths to bring to the table. I pull a lot of these ideas from golf. Since it's a solo sport, comparisons happen. It's inevitable. In team sport, you can rely on other people to back you up, covering your weaknesses and you cover theirs. In golf, you can't do that. You literally have to be proficient at every aspect of the game. Driving, irons, sand shots, chipping, and putting. Just to name few out of the 100 other shots out there. Not to say that comparisons don't happen in team sports too, because they do. I'm just saying that in golf, it shows up a lot earlier because it's a solo sport. And to be honest, when I started out, I compared myself all the time, especially against one of my friends. Deemed him as my rival, and in every tournament I try to beat him, one-up him, focus solely on him rather than the game. Instead of working my hardest to get the best score I possibly could, I instead did the bare minimum to beat my friend. Obviously, that did nothing to improve my game. I just kind of stagnated. Of course, I don't do that anymore. It's freed me up so much. People use toxic comparison to keep themselves safe, small, stagnant. Probably sounds a little weird if you think about it. But if you really think about it, when you fixate on all the ways in which someone wins and you lose, you slump back into yourself. You feel defeated. You convince yourself that there are gaps that you can never bridge and there is no point in even trying. Toxic comparisons are not motivating, inspiring. Doesn't energize you and doesn't engage you. Doesn't make you feel acutely aware of the things that you're capable of. Stops you in your tracks. It seems to give you the excuse you need to keep playing the small game. Moves you away from your own power and authenticity. It divorces you from yourself. Ask yourself, what toxic comparison is stopping you from achieving, chasing, exploring? How far would you go if you weren't held back by chains? What would you attempt? What would you build? The truth is that it takes guts to live a bold life. It takes courage and heart to make the most out of it. You need to be prepared to fight your fears and face your insecurities, to make yourself vulnerable and open up to a plethora of possibilities. Toxic comparison is a big distraction, taking away your attention from all that wonderment, keeping you in a crappy little cycle. Although many people will claim to want to stop comparing themselves to others in this highly destructive manner, there is a reason that they struggle to let go of the habit. That reason usually has something to do with fear. As human beings, we fear success, we fear failure, we fear disappointment, we fear the gravity of our pure potential. If we can tell ourselves that someone will always be what we can never be and have what we can never have, we get to stand still with our hands in our pockets, staring at the floor, subdued in our own sense of powerlessness. It doesn't feel exactly great, but there is a gooey, warm familiarity to it for sure. It will not help us thrive as human beings, but it will keep us from getting hurt. That is a surefire reason why some of us keep doing it, over and over again, no matter how much it hurts you. Here's my takeaway. Work on appreciating and loving yourself where you are right now, but always strive for more. The first step can help lift some mental weight off you and free up some space in your mind to think about the next step for change. Next, you can think about what's important for you. What do you value most, and steps you can take to start achieving it. It's important to set realistic, small goals. And remember, keep coming back to self-acceptance, appreciation, and love. Instead of trying to be good or better than others, focus your energy on being the best version of yourself. That's my 2 cents. Take it or leave it.